Yo, check this out. I got this record here. It's by the Resolvers. This was gifted to me by Chris Montague of Article Sound System. Chris, shout out. Thank you for hooking me up with this. Now, the Resolvers are a 9-piece band that describe their sound as big band reggae, and they're out of South Florida. This record was released only on vinyl, so it's not available on any streaming services. They want you to experience the feeling of having the record in your hand, which I can tell you right now, that's nice to have. They want to give you the opportunity to experience something real and to actually own this collection of music. If you really want to give it a listen, you're gonna have to go buy this record. It's available on theresolvers.com, and it's called Hope of the World. It's got 11 tracks on it. Really cool art on the front and on the back as well of this woman overlooking the city there. A lot of psychedelic elements in that. Very cool, very cool. All right, let's take a look at this vinyl. I actually haven't taken this out yet. This is the first time. That is crazy looking. We got 2 sides. Let's put this thing on here and check it out. I actually have not listened to this at all yet. This is for real the first time. I don't even have that many records, so it's nice to bust this thing out every once in a while. Yeah, we got the record spinning. Before we put the needle down, I'm gonna crack me a Slightly Elevated here. Shout out to Slightly Elevated with their THC and mushroom infused beverages. These seltzers are the bomb. Sip a little Slightly Elevated and listen to this record. All right, here we go.
Ready and willing to give you all the loving you need.
All the loving, the first track off this record. All right, I paused it for just a minute. The first track was dope. I like that a lot. Now I want to tell you a little bit more about what's on this letter before we get into some of the other songs. Artists are spending a lot of time chasing the algorithm success rather than pursuing the real artistic expression, which I think is very true. I've heard that countless times about artists spending all this time trying to push their music that they get lost in the effort of pushing their music online, and it's less about the music and it's more about the content that goes with it. And it creates what they call a swift race to the bottom. So a little bit more context as to why this is vinyl only. And we're gonna get back to the music. Oh, we got some female vocals up on this. So the Resolvers are fairly new to me, but I'm getting the vibe that they're really into like that lovers rock, lovers reggae.
I've got just one chip to lose.
Ah, she is soulful. All right, let's get into side 2. Cheers.
It doesn't get much better. Yeah.
All right, just got done checking out the whole album. Shout out to the Resolvers for putting their music on vinyl only, taking a chance on that. If you guys want to check this out and you liked what you heard from these snippets, you can get this album at theresolvers.com. Shout out to Chris Montague. Appreciate the hookup on the album. Thanks for thinking of me. And after listening to this album, I'm absolutely going to give it the highly recommended stamp of approval. There he is, right there in the corner. Hope of the World. Check it out, guys. I highly recommend it. Peace.